As a retail leader at today's time of a revolution in retail, do you constantly ask yourselves, how do I keep my brand relevant to modern consumers? The retail landscape is changing rapidly. It's becoming faster paced, more dynamic, and increasingly competitive. So we should be constantly asking ourselves this question. In addition to the question, how do I use my stores to ensure that my brand continues to remain relevant to consumers? And while the news headlines tend to focus on the doom and gloom that's occurring in this retail revolution, at Qudini, we're very optimistic, and we're big believers in the power of the high street for increasing your brand presence, building customer relationships, and as a result, securing lasting brand relevance. Hi, my name is Imogen Wethered, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Qudini. Thank you so much for joining us in this incredible location here today. At Qudini, we're driven to ensure that the magic of retail remains into the future through creating a world where retailers own their future and stores become magical places for driving lasting brand relevance. And we're seeing incredible results through retailers who are transforming their stores away from the concept of what the dictionary traditionally defines as a shop, a place where you can buy goods or services, into what we at Qudini describe as brand interaction hubs. Magical playgrounds where you can build more powerful and lasting relationships with customers through providing them with great experiences, a sense of community and being part of your brand, and inspiration, and specifically inspiration that's tailored and exciting to your customers. And this is epitomized by Samsung, who previously were just a manufacturer selling through partners, and the fact that they've been building their brick-and-mortar presence since 2012. And particularly this example here today, this showcase space Samsung KX, which really pioneers the concept of what a space should mean to a brand in developing customer relationships and offering customers an exciting opportunity to engage with your brand and your people and your products. And there's other examples of retailers of brands who were previously just digital businesses, manufacturers, online-only retailers who are building stores in order to build more powerful relationships with customers. So Google, Warby Parker, Amazon, to name a few. So just quickly, why are stores transforming into brand interaction hubs? So the digital world that we now live in, e-commerce and social media, has thrown us into an era where the customer has more control than ever before. Customers can share their opinions with hundreds of consumers in an instant via social media. EY report that the average social media post is seen by 200 customers, and that 60% of people who see a post are actually influenced by it. So this has thrown us into the minds of the control, thrown us at the hands of the all-powerful consumer. And in order to be able to win their attention and affection, retailers need to increase their brand presence, and they need to build much stronger relationships with customers. And this includes building highly compelling omnichannel offerings and using stores more strategically as a tool for doing so. So stores continue to be important for sales. In fact, 83% of transactions still occur in stores, and 82% of millennials say that they prefer shopping in stores. But in our crowded digital marketplace, retailers who want to win over customers need to use them more strategically in order to build an effective place in the hearts and minds of these modern customers. And to do that, they're building more experiences, inspiration, and using their stores for communities. So I'll just take you through some examples of how Samsung and a few other retailers are doing this. So customers want to have a fantastic experience, and that experience needs to be novel and engaging. And it also needs to really understand who the customer is of a brand and to tailor the experience specifically to them. So 4 out of 5 customers value experience just as much or more than they value a brand's products and services. And in addition, customers are willing to pay up to 16% more for brands that give really good experiences. So Samsung here today, you'll see how they really immerse their specific very technical digital customers within their store experience. So over there, you've got these VR simulators. We've got highly immersive product displays over there. And in addition, you've got a connected car that you can drive in. And you'll see later that this presentation wall actually turns into a digital graffiti wall to engage customers with their products. Disney have also done a fantastic job of knowing who their demographic are and tailoring their store experience specifically to them. So Disney understand that whilst as a retailer they would prefer to group things by item, i.e. cups, dolls, notebooks, all in the same section, children don't see things that way. Children group things by their favorite character or their favorite show. And as a result, Disney group everything by their characters. So if you're interested in Spider-Man, you can walk into the store and go straight into the Spider-Man concept. In addition, they put all of their products at child height so that children can easily access and engage with them. Nike by Melrose. So this is a store that Nike built in LA last year. The store is, they actually use analytics from their app in order to predict what customers wanted to buy in the area. And a highly tailored section at the front of the store shows very localized, specific products just for that market of customers within that, so tailored to the local lifestyle, as opposed to globalized trends. In addition, they understand their customers and the busy lifestyles that they lead. So if you're going to collect an order from the Nike store, you can text before you arrive, and a staff member will meet you at the curbside with your products. Nike even say, retail is not dead, but boring retail is dead, showing the importance of making stores much more exciting to appeal your brand to customers. Casper. So this is a really exciting example of someone who's engaging customers by adding value to them within their everyday lives. So Casper are a mattress company, and they created the Dreamery in New York, where customers can actually book a 45-minute nap. And they turn up, they're given a luxurious dressing gown, and they can reinvigorate themselves for their afternoon of work or their evening of fun whilst also trialing the brand's products. So a very intelligent way to engage customers. Another observation we have is that customers want to be a part of a community, and this is increasing even though people tend to socialize more and more in digital. And as a result, they want to connect with people who have the same passions and interests and like-mindedness as them. As a result, we're seeing stores increasingly using retailers increasingly using their stores to build a sense of community. So in Samsung KX here today, celebrities and communities are able to borrow this space and to be able to host events which customers can easily browse and book online. In addition, American Eagle, they've also really tailored their experience to the demographic they want to appeal to. So in New York, they have a store where college students can come, they're invited to stay for a while, they can do some laundry, they can charge their phones, and there's also a maker's studio out the back where they can customize clothing they've just bought or even make on-the-spot improvements to clothing that they already own. Lululemon is an athletic brand that have also done a fantastic job of really knowing their customers and building a community within their stores. So they opened their first experiential store in Chicago last year. And it has 2 fitness studios, a meditation center, areas to sit and work, a cafe, and obviously a retail space. But what they've done a great job is appealing to their very specific target audience. So people who care about fitness, who care about mindfulness, who have busy working lives. And by doing that, they've been able to create a really authentic retail experience that creates genuine relationships with their specific audience. But customers don't just want to be a part of any community. They want to be a part of a community that reflects their values. And sustainability is something that is increasingly playing on the minds of modern consumers. 57% of customers will pay more for more sustainable products, and 61% are even likely to switch brands if they find out that their brand is unenvironmentally friendly. And this is only increasing. Millennial and Gen Z customers are more sustainably conscious. IKEA are one of the first companies that eliminated plastic straws and single-use plastics from all their cafes and bistros. And they even celebrated their sustainability goals by putting their last straw on display in the London Design Museum. In addition, they're using only recyclable materials in all of their plastics by 2025, in all of their products by 2025. In addition, customers want to be inspired, but this inspiration needs to be highly tailored to them. And by doing that, it's a fantastic way to create relationships with customers that convert either in store or across channels. So 91% of customers actually want brands to recognize them and tailor offers specifically to them. And actually, the modern customers, more than half of customers, expect to receive personalized offers from the moment that, from 24 hours after they engage with a brand. Trending. So this is a pop-up store that opened in Westfield Shopping Centre this year. And the shopping centre, they basically used AI and machine learning in order to track 400,000 global fashion influencers in order to identify what are the top 100 items that are trending for the day. They'd then give a team of stylists those top 100 items. They would go across the shopping centre and find the most relevant products, most liked products to these, and customers could buy them there and then that day. So highly contextually relevant and highly tailored to customers. In addition, Zara are a fantastic physical retailer who are keeping up with online competition, and they're using AI, big data, and machine learning and automation in order to constantly track what's happening online, what other retailers are selling online, and to deliver these products to their stores as quickly as possible. So to conclude, it's not just you. Every single strong brand is questioning its ability to stay relevant to modern consumers. And that's why we're seeing so many brands implementing so many exciting initiatives through turning their stores into these brand interaction hubs that win over the hearts and minds of the all-powerful modern consumer. And they're doing that through great experiences, tailored inspiration, and building a sense of community. PwC says what we all know to be true, which is that experience is what makes a brand a winner. And investing in experience is therefore essential. And actually, new metrics are emerging in order to help brands measure and prove the value of experience. So PwC has invented this concept of ROX, return on experience, which, unlike ROI, which is usually measurable through cost reductions and sales increase, typically within a single channel, return on experience relates not just to sales increases, but also how you can ensure lasting brand relevance across your entire omni-channel offering. So in order to have a really effective brand interaction hub with fantastic experiences, these need to be underpinned by really slick and seamless operations and also valuable data capture. So after I graduated university in 2012, I attended a corporate hackathon where I met my co-founder here, Fraser, and we bonded over a passion for the magic of retail and the challenges that we saw facing retail with this increasingly demanding customer base. And as a result, we formed Qudini, where we build solutions that are focused on helping retailers to improve experience, to improve their in-store operations, and to capture insights that they've never had access to before that help them to really advance their brands into the future. And we've always had this goal to build a central store tool that retailers can use to increase their profitability and to help them drive greater brand relevance through better managing and analyzing everything that's going on within their store. And you'll see some of our products here today. So Samsung use Qudini to manage the walk-in customers who are coming into store to make sure that they see the best advisor for their needs and their accurately calculated wait times on how long they might need to wait if there is a wait. In addition, customers can book their events and appointments online to come to store. And they also use our capabilities to choreograph their customers alongside their shop floor and their colleague activities to see who's on break, who's serving a customer, and what they're doing in the store. And we couldn't be more proud to be able to work with Samsung to deliver fantastic experiences that, particularly in this store, that really pioneers the concept of what a physical space should mean to a brand in driving customer relationships. So I now hand you over to Tanya Weller, who is Director of Showcase for Samsung KX, who will tell you more about this incredible space. Thank you.